All right, covering some of my sketchy fish and shaft retrievals. This is me going inside this deep and long cave structure, reef structure. My buddy David shot an omilo inside the cave, but I didn't know the situation, so I brought my gun with me just in case if I had to take like a backup shot. And just trying to remain calm and assess the situation, because it can be very dangerous when the fish is alive and there's shooting line. One of the things I should have done was to have my knife on me. As you can see, I put my gun down and I had to like untangle the shooting line that was wrapped around the reef. And it's pretty dangerous, when the fish is alive and you're trying to clear a fish from the cave. But I was successful, in removing the umilo and just trying to stay calm, relaxed, so my body could, get his fish. And this situation over here was pretty intense. I took a drop to 103 feet and I shot this big omilo, but I did not stun it, and the omilo decided to swim inside this metal structure that looks like something that holds like wine bottles or large wine containers or barrels. Anyways, so here I am, taking a very deep drop to 101 feet to untangle the mess while firing currents, which is pretty insane. I don't recommend anybody doing stuff like that. So as you can see, I am trying to swim towards the structure because of the current, and it was a mess. I had to actually go inside the structure to clear the shaft, to clear the line, and retrieve the shaft. And the good thing I had my dive body on the surface. But I don't recommend anyone doing things like that. It's better let it go, cut the line. Don't put yourself in a situation that you cannot be, rescued. Anyways, the main thing is just to remain calm. And I was pretty confident because I had a good dive body on the surface. And he's a deep diver too, that everything will be okay. As you can see, he took a drop and he checked on me on my way up. But yeah, it was pretty intense. All right, so on this video, I shot this 78-pound ulua, and I had to retrieve the ulua at 74 feet. Like I said before, I think it's good to have the knife on your hand when you're doing things like that. So here I am, and this was a solo dive. So one of the things I should have done was just cut the line, because it'll be like less risk for me to deal with possible entanglement underwater, diving that deep and trying to drag this 78-pound lure to the surface. That would be my recommendation, not to dive alone and not to do things like that, because they're pretty dangerous. Aloha.